Compared to the secular humanist and cosmic humanist worldviews, the Marxist Leninist worldview is very well developed. Its theology is atheism, its philosophy dialectical materialism, and its ethics are called proletariat morality. Its biology is based on Darwinian punctuated evolution, its psychology on monistic Pavlovian behaviorism, and its sociology calls for the abolition of the home, church, and state. Marxist-Leninists hold to positive law. They base their politics on a new world order. Their economics are socialism, and their view of history is called historical materialism. Fyodor Dostoevsky, author of the classic Russian novels Crime and Punishment and the brothers Karamazov, recognized the basic flaw of Marxism many years ago. Dostoevsky: "The problem of communism is not an economic problem. The problem of communism is the problem of atheism." Atheism lies at the heart of the Marxist-Leninist worldview. Karl Marx quickly shed his religious upbringing while studying philosophy at the University of Berlin. In a circle of radical young revolutionaries that included Friedrich Engels, Marx, along with the entire group, embraced atheism. Marx: "It is clear as the sun and evident as the day that there is no God, and still more that there can be no God." Marx was an atheist before his socialistic beliefs were finally formed. His work in the field of philosophy emphasized his hatred of all the gods. Later, he proclaimed that belief in God was a narcotic. Marx's atheism shaped his communist theory. He believed that religion is merely an antidepressant for the oppressed working class. Marx: "Religion is the sigh of the oppressed creature, the sentiment of a heartless world. It is the opium of the people." Marx's friend and fellow atheist Engels agreed. "We want to sweep away everything that claims to be supernatural and superhuman, for the root of all untruth and lying is the pretension of the human, and the natural to be superhuman and supernatural." Years later, Lenin agreed with the sentiments of Marx and Engels. The philosophical basis of Marxism is absolutely atheistic and positively hostile to all religion. Every religious idea, every idea of God, even flirting with the idea of God, is unutterable vileness.
Marxism begins with the concept that there is no God. Obviously that paints or portrays the human being in a whole different light from one who believes that man is created in the image of God.
If you don't believe in God, then you need to fill the void with some kind of explanation. And leftism provides the explanation, the idea of redemption, and the meaningfulness of everybody's life who ascribes to it, because they are going to be the creators of the true human history of paradise, of a world in which we are returned to our authentic selves. It has all the power that a religion does.
Although in his mind Marx had formed a firm foundation for atheism, he still needed some kind of scientific confirmation that his view of the nature of man was correct. He turned to Charles Darwin. As Marx and Engels developed their communistic worldview, Darwin and his theory of evolution were creating a stir among many 19th century intellectuals. Darwin's theory provided the foundation for a materialistic perspective on life. Marx and Engels quickly adopted Darwin's theory of evolution as the scientific foundation for their worldview. They believed that evolutionary theory was truth, that the argument for evolution was so strong it would never be disproved.